Whoa. Water's dripping.
Water's dripping on me.
Water almost got on the camera.
I know we're super excited to be here. We just gotta float, like, relax a little bit.
Water. So much water.
Oh, yeah, we can go deeper.
Look at the water.
So here we are at the south end of the cave. The cave does not go any further in this direction. There's a couple of really good clues. Yeah, I know. You see that? I'll talk about that in a second. Don't worry. So there are a couple good clues why there's no more cave to explore. The first one is, check this out. There's this huge crack on the ceiling. See that? Yeah. Okay. That is called a fissure or a joint. I call it a fissure. It's just easier to call it. So fissures are weak spots.
Water got on the camera.
That water found its way in, and with every drop of water that's helping our cave still continue to grow. And before this cave was even here, that allowed water to seep in, and when it mixed with carbon dioxide in the air, it created a stuff called carbonic acid, which is just bubbly water. It's carbonated water. And it dissolved or eroded away this limestone, leaving behind this really big cavern. So the fissure goes the whole length of the cave. So as you're walking through the cave today, if you're ever wondering, oh, hey, where's that crack on the ceiling?
It looks like
Something.
Not me.
then it comes out a little bit.
Oh, it's skinny.
I noticed.
Water just got on my head. Water's dripping like this all. Now on my ears.
That one's 6 feet long.
I know there would even not be any rails.
Well, it would be pitch black down here.
I know, and imagine it falling down.
Mitchell, this is mine. Turn around.
Oh no.
There's a bar.
Machine.
That's probably just
A machine.
Hey.
Hi.
Look, you got one of these.
What? Hi. It says spot, don't touch, don't touch. Flow.
Someone asked me a great question. Are there any animals in this cave?
No.
Well, okay, so this cave was completely sealed off to anything above ground. So when they first discovered the cave, there were no animals in this cave, but they did create an opening. So do you think there's a possibility that animals could get in here?
Yes.
Yeah, there is a possibility, but it's very rare because if they wanted to get in here, they'd have to go through our gift shop, which is kind of a challenge. It's not impossible. Given many tours, and I've seen one mouse and one bat in the cave out of 3 years I've been here. So it's very rare to see animals in the cave.
I would like to see a mouse. Me too.
Everyone got a good chance to look around a little bit? Yeah, you guys got. Okay, cool.
No bats are running.
I never even saw that.
Actually,
Is that a flip video?
yeah.
It's pitch black though.
I know. Well, you can barely see things.
Hi.
You can't see it. Ow.
Yeah, I'm not going to.
That's a hole.
You can sort of see.
Alright, 7th Street. Right here is one of my favorite spots in the cave. The reason for that is, how many of you know what a sinkhole is?
Oh, I know.
Cool.
The Simpsons movie.
This area right here is from a sinkhole. So above ground, there's kind of a little indent in the ground that looks just like a little bit of a cereal bowl that's been carved out by nature. So the reason why I love this part of the cave is because it gives us a chance to see what a sinkhole can look like underground. I think that's pretty amazing. Now this one is left. You see a piece of ribbon stalactite that looks just like real bacon.
John.
I'm trying to my basketball. I should have brought my camera.
That's like. Yes, light. Oh boy. Water. It must be fish. Throw a coin in there.
Let's go.
Throw a coin in there so the good luck will go away.
It's a little cozy down here, so if you want to keep everyone coming down from those steps just for safety.
How is there a current in the water?
Oh, there's not a current. That's just water dripping in.
Why would they put fish in a cage?
Or a shark. It jumps out. I am. It's water. It's liquid.
Here we are, we have
It must
this
taste
pool of
bad.
water. So there's a fun story that goes along with this pool of water. When they first discovered this, because if we look up over here, do you see that sinkhole covered in that whole area? They actually have to make a little path. So as they found their way through, they found this little pool of water. They were so excited that they went back above ground and tell their friends they found a huge lake underground. Is this a huge lake to you? No. Not really. I don't even think it can be cool these days. So, but I can always like to give the first discoverers some credit because it was pretty exciting for them to find this. Also,
When they found this, they went
the water
swimming.
was a lot deeper at one point. Check this out. You see along here, it looks kind of like upside down grappling. Yeah, that's called cave coral. Cave coral can only form underwater in a cave. All right, do we have a nice path so that Tim's group can get up those stairs?
Yes, we do.
Oh, excellent, great. We don't even have to do a little bit then, right?
Oh no, more
This
people.
over here is called cave coral. Check this out. Now, it can only form underwater.
Yes.
Whoa, don't wiggle.
So the water here is really fresh. It comes in from the big fissure in the ceiling. It's kind of hard to see because it goes all the way through that dome. However, you would probably not want to drink the water straight.
Oh,
You
come
would
on.
want to purify it first because it does come in through that big crack in the fissure, and it has to go through our soil, and then it has to go through the limestone. And even though it does go through rock, it still doesn't totally 100% purify it. So it's very important that if we were in this cave, we'd always want to boil it first or have one of those purifying things.
If you're
Now, do you see
if you're
these reds
dehydrated, you
and
can
oranges
drink it.
on the glowstone? That's called
Holy cow, it's echoey in here. Oh yeah. It's echoey. I know, they would get stuck and it would fall. And that'd be good. My arms. Wideness. Whoa.
Run into this? Yeah. Looks like a pillow or something. Wow. Tyler. Hey. Joey.
You'll see it. We're gonna go up to the front and we'll go and see it. I always want to see the guys.
That looks like blood.
Whoa, look at that. It's like blood.
Whoa. I didn't realize how close that was.
Whoa. Whoa. Like, Tyler, look. Look. Whoa. Whoa, that was close.
Down here? Yeah. It's like,
Everyone's with us? I think
oh, look at this thing, guys.
I know.
Guys, look
So
right
here
here.
we have a stalactite
Layer. See the layer?
and a stalagmite that have met up with one another. Those are called columns. Cave of the Mounds continues this way, but we can't go this way. There's not a path for us.
bleeding.
So they made a man-made tunnel that goes right next to the cave. And you'll see why they didn't make a path for us.
Oh, your eyes are red. Oh, before they were. Holy cow. Your eyes are. Boys, get moving.
Last little bit of the tour, just because they had to clear out these rocks. And instead of carrying these heavy rocks all the way through the cave, they made this mine shaft. So they would just lower it, bring it back to the surface, and then throw those rocks on a train. So this section across the street from us, it looks like a little blue doghouse that's smushed to the ground. After you've crossed underneath it, then you will be underneath the road that you drove on to get into our parking lot, Cave of Mounds Road. This is the Grapevine, because I think